Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe here with Deranged. So I'm in the middle of getting my storage situation figured out for my machine, and there's a couple of boxes I'm trying to decide between, and I wanted to do a quick review on both of them because they're pretty simple. So I wanted to run through kind of the features and benefits of each one to show you what I think about each one and kind of probably help you decide which one you think will be better for you. So I have the new Dewalt Toolbox that came out. It's relatively new. And it's airtight and everything else. It's a nice toolbox. They're both around the same price range, 45 and 40 for the rigid, and then there's the old reliable rigid that you see everywhere. A ton of people use this in the back of the machine. So in this video we're going to take a look at the features and benefits of each one, kind of tell you what I think about them, and then help you decide, I guess, on which one you think will be better for you. So stay tuned, we'll check it out. I'll start with the rigid toolbox since that seems to be the most common one or the most popular one that you see out there. So you see these things all over the place. It's a good quality toolbox. It looks about like this. It's made of nice thick plastic material. Has a deal on the back to help the lid from overextending. It's lockable, which is great. It has a heavy duty handle, which is great as well. Has these handles on the side as well, so if you're planning on stacking boxes on top of it, you're able to latch to an additional box. Same thing with below, you're able to latch to boxes below as well. So those are the couple of the features on the outside. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the inside. So again, it's got 2 hinges on each side, and they are lockable. It also has a decent seal on the top. It has a seal here to keep the dust and the water out. I don't know what the water rating is on it, whether it's dust proof or water resistant or whatever else. I don't know what it is, but I'll probably put it in the video somewhere down there for you to see. But comes with this tray on the inside as well. It's a solid toolbox. Dimensions go, it is about, what was it, 18 wide or 20 wide? Yeah, 21 wide. It's about 1 foot tall, and then it's about 14 inches deep. So really a great toolbox all around. One of the things you have to keep in mind for this toolbox, if you're securing it in the back of your machine, is you're going to have to find a way to secure it down. So most people are going to take a tie strap and they're going to run it over the top, or a lot of people anyway, they'll take a tie strap, they'll run it across the top and put it on an anchored point on each side of the bed in their machine, which is fine. The only thing is when you stop, you're going to have to undo your tie strap to be able to access your toolbox. There are a couple of people out there that make brackets. I'll try to find a couple and link them below that do kind of one-off bracket type stuff. You can find custom ones too to be able to mount it to the side of your razor, or mostly razor, but some of the machines as well. Mount it to the side, and then it sticks into the side into these pieces of plastic here and holds it down, so you're still able to open up your lid while the brackets are on there. Pretty cool setup, real nice toolbox, and then it's water and dust resistant as well. I'll put the rating in the video so you can see. So that's the rigid toolbox. A lot of people go with this one. They strap it in the back of their machine so they can put all their tools and things that they need on the trail for rescue equipment and whatnot. So that's the first one. That's a rigid toolbox. Now let's check out the Dewalt one. Okay, so here's the Dewalt Toolbox. Let's take a look at some of the features that come with it. First thing, you got your nice sturdy handle up here as well. You've also got these clamps on the side if you want to clamp additional toolboxes and whatnot to them. This just clamps right onto the side of them as well. Got good heavy duty latches. It's not lockable. It's not lockable via the latch, but it is lockable right here as well. It has 2 places for locks right there. As far as the sides and back go, you can kind of see what it looks like. It also can secure to other things right here as well. So if you have these clips on a toolbox below, you can secure it to it as well. That's what the back looks like. It's really a nice heavy duty toolbox. One of the exterior features that you don't see on the rigid that you do see on this is an air valve to release pressure. So if you have heavy changes in elevation, sometimes with the nice seal that you have on these toolboxes to keep the air and the dust out, you're not able to open the lid easily if you change elevations like crazy. So this has an air release on it, so you're able to release the pressure on the inside and be able to open it up. So one major difference between this and the rigid toolbox is this one has the handles below the top of the lid. So you're able to use these handles to anchor it down in your machine. You don't have to buy a special bracket to secure it or anything else. You can use the standard anchor points that are in your machine, or the, you know, those little Tusk metal ones or whatever, the ones that you can get, even the ones from Lock and Ride from Polaris or whatever. You can use those to secure it down to the inside of the machine. It has it on both sides as well. Really, to me, that's a big benefit. One less thing to buy, one less thing to add to your machine. So it's a great toolbox. Has a nice seal all around. This one seems a little bit thicker than the rigid one. I'm not sure if that's going to make a difference. This is, I did look it up, as IP67 water resistant. So it's not submersible to like more than like 3 feet or whatever. But it's going to take, you know, all the splashing and everything else you can put in it. Comes with this big tray that goes over the top of it as well. Depth is about the same on the inside as the rigid. I think it's about 1 inch taller on the inside of the Dewalt Toolbox. Your width is identical. It's 21 inches or whatever I said. And then the depth, or this way, it is the same as well. It's actually a little bit more narrow, sorry. It's 13 inches or something like that, or the rigid's 13 inches, this is about 12 inches, I believe, for the inside depth. So really, it's a nice toolbox. To me, the biggest benefit is that ability to strap it down on the inside of your machine without having to undo any tie straps or anything else that you've used to put it on the inside of your machine. So as far as which toolbox is best for you, that's all going to be up to you and your preference. To me, I think this is a better direction to go. One thing to think about, it's all going to depend on the side of your bed. If you have a good sized bed, this is the way to go, easy. The issue I'm running into, why I'm trying out these different toolboxes, is I'm trying to find one where in my Razor 900 where I can fit a toolbox and then fit a cooler in front of the toolbox. And I'm having a hard time finding a cooler, at least a decent one anyway, that will fit in front of the toolbox. But we'll see. Time will tell if I'm able to find one. So as I mentioned, I am trying to find the right option for me. I haven't quite landed on it yet, but I'm getting there. I'm curious what you guys are doing for storage in the back of your machine. Are you carrying a toolbox? If so, is it this big? You got a smaller one, you got a bigger one? What are you doing for a toolbox? Do you carry a cooler? If so, which one? I'm curious if you're carrying a Yeti, or something like it, or a cheaper cooler, or whatever else. You know, if you have, or if you'd like to share, I guess, what you're using, put it in the comments below so you can help me and help other people out in figuring out how to outfit their machine. So with that said, that's it for this video. If you like the content we're doing, then don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and all that kind of stuff. It really helps out the channel. We're looking forward to making some more, and appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.